What if an organization representing African businesses in Switzerland finally looked as powerful as the businesses it represents? This is UCCAS. UCCAS is the Union of African Chambers of Commerce in Switzerland, an organization connecting African businesses with the Swiss market and creating opportunities for trade, networking, and growth. But there was a problem. The existing identity wasn't communicating the level of trust, power, and opportunity that UCCAS actually represents. The visual identity felt dated, lacked differentiation from other chambers of commerce, and didn't necessarily speak to the new generation of African entrepreneurs, especially those operating at a much higher level. So we did not wanted to simply redesign a logo. We wanted to change the perception of the organization. With my creative team, we started with research, understanding UCCAS, its role, its audience, and most importantly, the relationship between Africa and Switzerland. And that gave us our design direction: exchange, trade, power, unity, bond, and protection. We explored symbols that could communicate both sides of UCCAS. From Africa, we looked at the Baobab, a symbol of strength and life. From Switzerland and its institutional character, we explored the heraldic shields and crosses, symbols associated with trust, protection, and authority. We also studied African wildlife and simplified these references into a modern visual language. We started with sketches, exploring different ways these ideas could come together. Then we digitalized the strongest concept and kept refining until the symbol felt simple, distinctive, and meaningful. The result is a mark that brings together the idea of Africa, Switzerland, unity, and protection, without trying to say everything at once. Interestingly, we didn't completely replace UCCAS's existing colors and typography. We felt there was already equity there. Instead, we refined what existed, especially the typography, manually adjusting spacing and proportions to make the identity feel more intentional, premium, and contemporary. Once the core identity was ready, we translated the same thinking into a complete visual system. The goal was consistency. So whether someone encounters UCCAS on a presentation, social media, a document, or a website, the brand feels like the same organization. But there was another major touchpoint we couldn't ignore: the website. The previous website felt unorganized, slow, and wasn't doing enough to keep users engaged or guide them towards meaningful actions. So we took the new brand direction and brought it into one of UCCA's biggest digital touchpoints. We rebuilt the experience around the clearer hierarchy, stronger storytelling, better navigation, and a visual language consistent with the new identity. And we designed it with growth in mind, combining the new brand with SEO and social media opportunities to create a stronger lead generation ecosystem. The goal wasn't just a better looking website. The redesigned experience has a projected opportunity of up to 47% improvement in conversion rates, because good branding isn't about making a business look good. It's about making the right people perceive its value. For UCCAS, we built an identity that feels more modern, more credible, and connected to its purpose. We designed the brand not just for where UCCAS is today, but for where it is going next.